Just wait for 2 more minutes. For some other people who's just joining in, after 2 minutes, we just kick this right away, right? Welcome, everybody. Thank you and welcome.
weekend kìíní yẹn mo pè wọ́n tí mo bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀.
All right, welcome, everybody. We want to specially welcome you to this peak performance webinar series. This is amazing. How many people were in day one, right? If you were in day one yesterday, please signify in the chat. How was day one, right? How was day one? Today is the second day, right? And we are diving right into this, right? Yesterday we went through the fundamentals of business systems, and today we're going to be eating
Say
the
us to
balance.
work together as one.
Okay, please can you help us mute your mic if you're not speaking at the moment, right? Today we'll be diving into how to build business systems, right? So I want to welcome everybody, especially once again, those who were with us in day one yesterday and those who are just joining it today, day two. But let's get things started, all right? I want us to first use the chat. Let us know where you're joining from, and like we did yesterday, let us know what kind of business you run. Just put in the chat. Other persons are here on the call. We get to network and meet other people that way. Let us know where I'm from. Lagos. We have persons from Ghana, Vancouver, Canada, Lagos, Abuja, Nigeria. Some other places yesterday. Let us know where you're joining in from. Please put in the chat and your business area. Oh well, agriculture, education, e-commerce, retail. Put in the chat. Let's get to see this, right? Let's get to see this, right? Yesterday, someone said yesterday day one was great. Yes, today is going to be greater. Yeah, thank you so much for that. Okay, I can see Mr. Sanusi is here. Says school administrator, education from Johnny from Lagos. Thank you so much. I see Tutu from Ibadan, Nigeria. Education. Thank you for joining in. Right. I see from Ogun State, asset management, reliability consultant. Thank you so much for joining. Please put in some more. Let's get to also know where you're joining from. I want to ask a few persons here. If you can, please just use the raise hand button. I want a few persons to share with us what was your take home from yesterday. Perhaps the persons here who missed out yesterday, but I'm sure as they get to hear from us, they will get to see and get to know more what was the value we got yesterday. What was your take home? Just raise your hand, and I'm just going to ask you to please share. Just raise your hand in chat box. What was that thing you took home? I mean, there were many eye moments, many eureka moments, right? But let's share. What did you take home? We also had an assignment, right? I'm sure how many of you have done your assignment, right? Dr. Liko is going to be asking us that, before he starts the session. We were asked to list out all the core processes of the business we run day in, day out. And then the second one was our financial freedom statement, right? So those were the two assignments we got, right? I see more people in the chat responding. Thank you so much for that. I see. I don't know the. Okay, I see Abu Bakar MK joining from Kano Health Services. Thank you so much for joining in. I see Owosho from Ota. Thank you for joining in. I see Sam from Lagos. Thank you so much for joining in, Ryan. Okay, great. Persons are sharing their exit plan. Feel free. You can share it in the chat, and then you can also, contribute by just raising your hand. So I will just ask you to speak, and then just unmute to speak. Somebody's here on the chat saying, "My take home for yesterday: do not start a business without an exit plan." Do not start a business without an exit plan. Fantastic. Thank you for that. Would you like to share some more on that? Maybe verbally if you can. Please unmute and just let persons understand the context of that some more. I'm not seeing the name full well. I see OPPO Renault 3. Could you please unmute and share some more on that if you can? Are you there? So who else would like to share with us? Who else would like to share with us? Who else would like to share with us? We're doing a recap right now of yesterday's session, right? Who was like? I want us to hear from us. What was that thing you like to share for others to just recall that you picked from yesterday's session? What was that thing you like to share? Who is there sharing with us? I think I can call randomly if I let me call. Dolakwa Williams, would you like to share with us, please? You can just unmute and just speak.
Okay, basically, sorry, I'm in something
All right,
today.
it's fine.
Sorry, but I'll
Okay.
quickly say something.
Okay, thank you so
Okay, I
much.
think about the financial statements. That's the most thing that
Oh, awesome.
resonated with me yesterday. From
Okay, great.
yesterday. Thank you.
Defining your financial statement freedom,
Yes.
right? Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for. Let me ask Go J to please quickly unmute and just share with us. Go J, are you there, please? Go J, are you there, please? Could you just unmute and share with us what was your take home from yesterday? Go J.
Hmm?
Yes, sorry,
All
I'm
right.
actually
I'm
in a
listening
place that I
to
can't talk.
you.
So give me
Oh,
two
okay.
minutes. I'll get
Okay
back
then.
to you. So sorry.
That's what
Fantastic.
I've been doing.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for that.
Okay, thank you.
Um, Josephine, please. It seems you want to share with us, ma'am. What was your take home from yesterday? I see
Oh,
you've.
good afternoon,
Good
everyone.
afternoon. Yeah. Please share with us.
Yes, my take home for yesterday was the expression of the financial freedom statement. That was
Okay.
something that was on point for me yesterday. It
Um,
resonated so well.
Amazing. I mean, everybody's reiterating this great point. Amazing, amazing. Let me ask Christiana. Christiana, could you share with us, if you don't mind, please? Just unmute and share with us. What was your own take home? Christiana. Christiana, are you there?
I'm there.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Actually, putting system in place
Okay.
and making it work without me doing the work all the time.
Mm, mm,
Going to rest while the system works for me.
mm. Awesome,
That's
awesome.
my point.
Awesome. Who can remember this? There was this particular part of the session Dr. Leke shared about the fact that systems run the business and people run the system. There was something around that part, just to buttress what Christiana shared right now. Let me ask, I see Ibiwoye, could you share with us, please? Just unmute and share with us what was your own take home from yesterday? Ibiwoye, are you there? Ibiwoye, are you there? Perhaps maybe not with the device, right? There was also there was Dr. Lika additional gave a definition of business. Who remembers that definition, right? I mean, please put it again on the chart for those who were not there. It defined of repeatable processes that solves a problem by providing value in exchange for money. That was a very succinctly captured definition. A system of repeatable processes. The processes can be repeated that solves a problem by providing value in exchange for money. I mean, that was a major takeoff for me. That was very concise on how a business, what really makes a business. So there was this part where he showed us the cash flow quadrant by Kiyosaki, and he shared that, well, some are employees and some only own a job. They don't own a business. They own a job because they are still inside it, right? And then it shows us the next one who now owns businesses, right? And then those who own investment, right? And everybody could say, well, this is where I am in the quadrant. Thank you so much, Mary Sheraton, for that. A business is a system of repeatable processes that solves a problem by creating value in exchange for money. Thank you so much for that, right? So systems run the business and the people run the systems. That was what I was sharing earlier on. Systems run the business and the people run the systems, right? So he shared that systems are delegatable. Some people say, well, I mean, I have to be there, I can't do it. Then that was not a system. If it's a system, it can be delegated. It can be delegated, right? And there were lots of questions we received yesterday. Persons asked that, can you start a system even if it's a startup? Dr. Leke said that yes, you can. You can start building a system even from a startup, right? You can start, and he shared about some persons were asking about tools for customer relationship management, CRM, Zoho, Salesforce, and I'm sure a number of them will also be shared in today's day two, right? I mean, who is ready for day two? Drum rolls. Who is ready for day two? Put in the chat if you are ready. I am ready. Let's know. I am ready. Our facilitator is ready, is set. As they say in education, When you are ready, the teacher will show up. If the student is ready, the teacher will show up. Let us know if you are ready. If you are ready, let's put in the chat, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'll be looking at the chat and see how many people are ready. I'll know if I should bring up our facilitator or not. I am ready. Let's see there. I am ready. Who is there? I'm ready. Put in the chat. Let's know. I'm ready. Amazing. I'm ready. I'm ready. Yeah, I mean that's fantastic, right? So permit me. I see that a number of persons are ready, so I think we can just dive right into today. The ground is ready. I mean everybody's set. Then our teacher should appear, right? For those of us who are just joining today, right? Dr. Leke is a dynamic and ingenious visionary, right? He's been called to empower lives for success. He shared his story with us yesterday, very humbling. You know how we started leveraging systems decades ago, his first business, his second business. I mean, and it's very inspiring. He's a life and academic success coach. He's an author, right? How many of you have his books? Two of his books. The first one is School Performance Blueprint and the World Class Teacher, right? Many persons have read this book across Africa, Europe, and in Australia. Dr. Leke is a speaker. He also lectures at the University of Lagos, right? And is a body of many talents. He's a certified systems innovator from the Systems Academy in the United States, an expert in the Finnish educational system, trained at the Finland School of Education, Oulu, Finland. He's a certified Microsoft Innovator Educator, MIE, and a global training partner with Microsoft. He's also a certified consultant from the School of Consulting in the United Kingdom. He's the CEO of the Rock Empire Group, a company poised with the vision of empowering lives for success through educational institutions, including the Rock Empire Group of Schools and the Rock Empire Academy. He's a CEO and principal consultant at Trex Consulting, a consulting firm that specializes in human resource development and building systems in organization. You agree that you are in the right place right now. Without further ado, please, let's with a round of applause on the chat. Let's welcome our facilitator, Adeleke Additional, as it takes us on how to build business systems. Please let's welcome him with a hand clap. Let's welcome him. Let's welcome him. You are welcome, Dr. Leke. I'll pass it over to you.
Thank you, Dr. Abraham Owushini. Thank you for that
Thank you,
wonderful introduction. A good evening, a good afternoon, a good morning to everyone from wherever we are joining in from. And I'm so excited. You know, you can see the excitement on my face, right? To take us into the next phase, you know, of our journey to systems building. And yesterday was amazing. It was amazing. Yes, I know some few persons were not with us yesterday. I will see what I can do again to share the recordings, even though it expired 4 p.m. today. So I will see what we can do to see how we can share the recording, especially for those who were not around yesterday. But yesterday we established the fundamentals of business systems, you know, and we said that most business owners cannot leave their jobs, cannot leave their businesses for about 2-3 months. You know why? Because they said that their businesses are worst for it before they return, or maybe the businesses cannot even run by the time they are back, because these business owners don't have systems in place. And I said, if you cannot leave your business for 3 months, then you don't have a business. You are the business. What that means is that everything around you revolves, everything about your business revolves around you. If you are not there, nothing works. For things to work, you have to be there. And that is not a business. That is a job. You know, and I emphasized yesterday that one major reason why you should go into a business is to achieve financial freedom. Yes, is to achieve financial freedom. If you are not ready, you know, to achieve financial freedom, then don't bother going to a business. You understand? Business should help you achieve financial freedom. And I implored us yesterday to write out our financial freedom statement. You know, you start your business with the end in mind. What is the end? What is your exit plan? How do you plan to exit your business? You know, I shared some of the great entrepreneurs we have in this century, like Jack Ma, like Bill Gates. Jack Ma retired from Alibaba at age 52. You know, do you have plans to retire from your business? And it's emphatic that if you don't have plans to retire from your business, Nature will retire you automatically. Nobody can work forever. So you must begin to think, with how you can build systems in place for your business, even right now. So, and I define systems. I say system is a set of interconnected elements that are working together to achieve a purpose. Like your body is a system. There are 10 systems that are working together to keep you alive. So the same thing to your business is a set of all of these subsystems. Your ad system, which are the hardwares in your business, your source system, which is your operation system, that keeps your business running, your data system, which is your information system, your people systems. So all of these are working together to keep your business alive, And also share that a business can also be seen as a way of doing things. It's a documented, structured, step-to-step, approach to doing things to achieve a goal or a purpose. So you every day there are activities that are going on in your business, to keep your business running. For example, if you own a school, you have teaching and learning activities going on, you have hiring, you have procurement, all of these are systems. You have a fashion school, you have your sales and marketing going on, your product design, how you are designing product for your customer, your product delivery, all of these are going on. So how do you put structure? How do you document all of these processes, distilling them out such that you can compile everything into an operations manual that anybody at any time can pick and operate whether you are there or not? And until you have systems in place in your business, it will be impossible for your business to run without you. It will be impossible for your business to run without you. So those were the things that we established yesterday. And we said that systems are powerful. Systems are powerful. Systems allow you to work on your business and not in your business. So one reason why businesses also fail is because most entrepreneurs spend their time working in their businesses rather than working on them. You are the business owner. You are the one that will do sales and marketing. You will do procurement. You will do hiring. You will still do front desk. You will do product design. No, you can't keep doing everything. You need to focus on the tasks that are most important to you. And from Pareto principle, the 80-20 rule, 80% of the results in your business come from 20% of your high value strategic task. The task that only you alone can do. And that should be your focus as a business owner. And I shared on the power of systems. Systems are predictable. I used an example of the McDonald's fast food. McDonald's is one of outlets in the world. Oh, please, can you give me a minute? There's power outage. Just give me a minute, please. Yeah, I apologize for that. So systems are predictable. I shared McDonald's system, though they have over 37,000 restaurants in over 120 countries in the world, and they serve 9 million people every day. Why? Because the business is systemized, and every hamburger you taste in McDonald's tastes exactly the same way, whether it's in Canada or in South Africa. So systems are powerful. So today, we want to launch deep into how you can build systems. But before we do that, I want to ask for your take home, your assignment. So I gave us 2 questions yesterday. The first question was to identify all the core processes in your business. So I need someone to share that with us. You identify all the core processes in your business. Can you please raise your hand in the chat section, and then we'll call you to unmute. So you can just share them with us, or you can also send them in the chat section. What are all the core processes in your business that keep your business running? That is the starting point. So if you want to share that with us, you can raise your hand and I'll call you, or you share in the chat section. So who is going first? Who is going first? Let's look at that. Who is going first? I'm waiting. You can raise your hand or you just share them in the chat section. Action. This is action time now. Action time. So what are the corporate questions? Financial, decide to share any of this with us. If you have been able to identify your financial freedom statement also, you can type in the chat section or you raise your hand also and we'll share with you. Okay, Melvin Awatang, please kindly unmute and share with us. Yes, you have the floor, Mr. Melvin.
Okay, thank you very much. And thanks also for the opportunity. So I was able to sit down and try to identify some very key, I would say, core systems in my business. And so many, but I know that at some point they could be grouped. So I was able to see operations, marketing as a system, sales as a system, finance as a system, strategy as a system, HR as a system, communication as a system, technology, procurement and delivery as a system. So these were the things I was able to sit down and really bring out from my business.
Wow, fantastic. That is amazing. Were you able also to articulate your financial freedom statement?
Yes, I did, but I look at it as a more of a personal thing.
Personal thing. Yeah, it's all right. I understand. That's fine. Yes, thank you for doing that assignment. Yes, so he identified several systems in his business. Amazing. Who else again wants to share with us the core processes? There are core processes that you carry out every day in your business. You must be able to identify them. Someone said, if you cannot describe what you do as a process, then you don't know what you are doing. If you can't describe everything you do in your business as processes, they don't know what you're doing. And I believe you know what we are doing. Else to share with us, one more person, and then I will dive into today's session. We have so much to look at today. So who again wants to share with us the core processes in your business that you have been able to identify? I expect everybody's hands up at this time. You can drop it in the chat section or you raise your hand so we can know and get to hear your voice. Who else? I have 30 seconds to take that so we can dive in. If I don't get another response, we'll not move to the next session. We'll not move to the next session. So I need another person to share with us. Okay, Dolapo Williams. Yes, some of our core processes are, okay, you can list them. So while she's listing, another person can share via voice. We wouldn't mind. So Dolapo, okay, parent interaction. So you can keep dropping them there. And for those who are just joining in today, you can also take that assignment. Please write out all the core processes that keep your business running. All the core processes that keep your business running, write all of them out. Parent interaction, marketing, operations, so you can keep dropping them in the chat section. So if you have yours also, you can keep typing them in the chat section for everyone to see. Yes, accounting, fine, fantastic. So while that is going on, I want us to move into the focus for today. So if you are ready for me, can you just hit the chat section with I am ready, I am ready, I am ready. Let me have your responses in the chat section. I am ready. Let me know if you are ready for me so that we'll know whether I should dive in or not. So just put in the chat section, I am ready. I am ready. I am ready. I'm waiting for you. If you're ready for me, let me have you. Yes, very ready. Who else is ready? Who else is ready? Okay, keep it rolling, keep it coming. If you are ready to know how to systemize your business, let me have you there. Ready, 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 ready. Okay. Yes, I can see we are ready. So I will share my screen now since we are ready. Okay. So can you all see my screen, please? If you can see my screen, let me know. You can drop in the chat screen, type yes in the chat section. If you can screen, just see clearly. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. So today we'll look at the 12 steps to building business systems. What are the 12 steps that you can employ to build systems into your business? And then I'm going to show you a sample, a systems design template, one we use in our organization. So there are several of them, but I'll just pick a sample, to see how this thing works. So to let you know that what we are doing here is not just rhetorics. I'm not just coming to share with you theories. No, these are things that I've practiced, I've put in place. So I'm going to show you one example of a system design template. I have a mouth-watering product offerings for you. 2 product offerings for you that you cannot afford to miss. So you must ensure, try all that you can to stay to the end of this webinar. Yes, try as much as you can to stay to the end of this webinar, because I have a mouth-watering product for you that you cannot afford to miss, that will take your business to the next level and set you free. So let's dive in. How to build business systems. Now, there is a system for how to design a system. I'll repeat that again. There is a system for how to design a system. So I'm a systems thinker. I think all the time in form of systems. So there is a system that you can employ to design your business systems. So we want to look at these systems. But before we go into this, ask these questions. Look at the first question. Are there defined, documented processes for how to perform each task in your business? Or do you just simply assume and get it right each time themselves? So I need your responses to the first question. Are there defined, documented processes for how to perform each task in your business? If there are, drop in yes in the chat section. If there are no documented processes in your business, drop in no. Let me see that in the chat section. If you have documented processes in your business for performing tasks, type in yes. If no, type in no. Let me see that. Let me see that. Let me see that. No. Maybe never tag no. Okay. Who else again? Tutu. Some. Okay. No. Okay. Maruf Sanisi says no. Who else again? Let me see. Let me see your responses. Yes, we have some documented ones. Some, not all. Okay. That's the Lapo Williams. Who else again? Let me see. Let me see. That will help me know. Okay. Kola Fujabi says yes. Fantastic. Good. fantastic. You can keep your resources in. So now, most times, most businesses fail because business owners don't have documented, processes for how people should do things in their businesses. And people come in with assumption. You employ a teacher or a sales agent or an HR person or whoever it is that you employ, and you just assume that that person should know what to do. That is not the way to do it. Now, the person will come with his own previous knowledge from his previous employment and do things the way he has been doing it. And if you try to correct him, he will tell you that's the way you have been doing it to where I'm coming from. So it is very, very important that you show people things the way things are done. You don't assume that people should know what to do. You must clarify expectations. Very important. One way to make your business run like a well-oiled money-making machine is clarity. I'll repeat that. One key to make your business run like a well-oiled money-making machine is clarity. There must be clarity on every aspect of your business. Clarity of job descriptions, clarity of performance standards, clarity of expectations. Very, very, very important. I have another question for you. Do you have an operations manual that captures how things are done in your business? Do you have an operations manual? Now, when you buy a new device, maybe a new generator or a new TV, it comes with what? An operations manual, like a manufacturer's guide. When I bought my new generator some years back, I looked at the guide. The operations manual contains everything about that generator, everything to keep that generator running. At the point I needed to change the oil, and I was a bit skeptical on how to do that. So I read into the manual and I saw how I can change the oil. So the same way also, for your business to run without you, there must be an operations manual. An operations manual system can assess, and that manual will guide them into how things are done. With the manual, your staff members can gain clarity on your processes. So I'm asking this question again: do you have an operations manual that captures how things are done in your business? If you have, type in yes. If you don't, type in no. If you have operations manual, type in yes in the chat section. If you don't, type in no. I want to see your responses, please. Let me see your responses. Do you have an operations manual? Okay, no. Ibrahim Malam, yes. Melvin, no. Okay, who else? Who else? Let me see. No. If celebrity says no. Okay. No. Mario says no. Now, this is the powerhouse. The operations manual is the last stage of your business development process. Now, McDonald's has an operations manual. We have an operations manual for our school and for our businesses. Your manual documents how everything is done in your business. And with your manual, you can sell your business, because with your manual, anybody buying your business, just like buying a product, has everything, all the information he or she needs to operate your business without you. Just like the same way when you buy your generator or you buy a TV, you don't need to start calling the company. The company has given you their manual, the guide on what you can use to operate that particular product. So the same thing too, for your business to run without you, you must have a documented operations manual. Until you have that, you are not free. I will repeat that again. Until you have an operations manual, that captures how things are done in your business, you are not free. If you don't have this, what that means is that everything in your business resides in your head, which means that if you are not there, nothing works. So that is very, very important. Our responses are giving me insights. I'm getting data. I'm gathering data from our responses that will help in the long run. So 12 steps to designing business systems. I want to show you 12 steps. If you are ready to know these steps, type ready in the chat section. Let me know if you are ready. I want to show you the 12 steps now. This is the thing. If you are ready to know the 12 steps to designing systems in your business, type in ready, 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 ready. Keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming. Let me know if you are ready. Yes, 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 yes. Keep it coming. Let me know. Okay. Ready and sharp, sharp. I love that. Sharp, sharp. Okay, yes, ready, ready, ready. Good. So, since we are ready, I will dive in. Step 1, identify all the core processes in your business that you want to systemize. That's the first step. You must first identify all of the core processes in your business that you intend to systemize. And that was why I gave us that assignment yesterday. That's why I give you the take home to go home, sit down, and list out all the processes in your business. That is the first step. And there are several processes. You know, your collection system, whether it is funds or school fees, your inquiries and other system or process, your marketing and sales process, your hiring process, your product design process, product delivery, you know, human resource, customer support, bookkeeping, accounts, management, administration, as many as you can. You need to first list out all the processes that keep your business running on a day-to-day basis. If you cannot do that, then there is a problem. If you cannot identify all the core processes in your business, there is a problem. So you must be able to identify that. And one way, you know, to identify your processes or the activities or the functions in your business is through your organizational structure, or what I call the organogram. So the organogram of your business helps you to identify all the functions in your business. Now, look at this screen. In your business, there are 3 basic functions or 3 basic activities that keep your business running. I shared them yesterday. 3 basic work. The first work is the operations, the technical work in your business. Every business has the technical system. And in your business, there are 3 subsystems in your technical system. Your sales and marketing, number 1, very important. Any business without a sales and marketing system cannot survive, cannot thrive. Because no matter how good your products are, no matter how good your business is, without sales and marketing, you cannot thrive. Okay, Mitza Isaiah is raising a hand. Yes, Mitza, can we hear you? Can I have you? Mitza. Yeah, you raise your hand, you can unmute and let's hear you. Or was it a mistake? Okay, I'll just continue. So that is the first system. This is a technical work, part of technical work. Then your operations is also a technical work in your business. You know, the services that, the processes that keep your business running, you know, are your operations, your product design, your product delivery, your procurement, you know, these are operations. And then you have your finance and admin, your finance and administration. Finance is key. Your financial records are very, very important. The numbers are important. So under each of these 3 subsystems for your technical work, you can now begin to break them down. So for sales and marketing, you can have a sales manager, then or a marketing manager, or you can have sales and marketing manager, and each one you can have sales rep, customer service, you know, every other thing there. You can begin to build the structure from there. For your operations, you can have your COO, your chief operations officer, that coordinates all the operations in your business. and then you begin to list all of the operations that are under that also. Then your finance. So under finance can include your finance and admin, your IT, all of these are technical work in your business. So this is the lowest level. And if you are a business owner, is
Yeah, I'm sure Dr. Leakey will be back shortly. Perhaps the network glitch. Let's just stick right around, please.
Back now, Dr. Oshiri. Thank you. I apologize for that glitch. It's raining here heavily, and I think because of that, there was network glitches. So yes, I apologize for that. I'll just share my screen. How many of you missed me? You missed me, just type in yes. I missed you while you were away.
Yes,
If you missed me, type in yes. Let me know. Let me know if you missed me while I was away. Okay. Yeah. So let's dive right in. Okay. So at the is you can see that fantastic. At the peak is the chief executive officer. That is where you have the entrepreneurial role. That is your strategic role as an entrepreneur. This is where you should be. Thinking about ideas, tasks, high value tasks that would take your business to the next level. Tasks like envisioning, like customer segmentation, like strategic planning, tasks that will help you improve your operations, the systems that you have in your business. So this is like a template. Some can take it higher. You can have above the CEO, maybe the board of directors or the chairman. But this all the three basic work or function in your business need to break from. So that's the first thing. So let's move in. Now let's go to the next thing. Yes, I missed you. Thank you, doctor. So let's move in now. Step 2. After you've had systems in all systems, you now need to prioritize your systems as high priority and low priority. Now, all your systems are important, but there are some that are more important than the other. So you must start systemizing your processes with the ones that are of high priority. And your high priority systems are systems that are important and urgent. The systems that give you a higher return on your investment, or maybe an area of concern in your business. When I was designing our systems, the first system that I designed was the school fees collection system. That is for our school. Because I know most school owners have problems with collecting school fees. Oh, they are owing us. Oh, they are doing this. So I started by designing our school fees collection system, and I will share that with you before the end of this webinar. So you can pick a system that you think that systemizing the processes in that particular system will have the greatest impact on your revenue, on your operations. So you identify that. So let me ask you this. In your business, which of the systems do you think is your number one high priority system? Can you type in the chat section? Let me know. Which of the systems in your business do you think, it's your high priority system? Let me know in the chat section. Okay, Tutu says curriculum, fantastic. Your curriculum system, very, very important. Okay, price on product, fantastic. So let me see, that is important. Let me see which of your businesses, your training. Yes, you believe that if you're able to systematize your training process to have a high impact on your overall operations. I want more responses. You must know that high priority system or process in your business that you want to start with. Purchases, fantastic. Purchases. Let me have one or two more. It is important to identify that system. Procurement, Dr. Williams says procurement, important, very important. Let's add more, please. One more, customer service, Mr. Melvin, amazing. So you can keep dropping in the chat section while I continue. So you start with your high priority systems or processes, very important. So I'll move to step 3 straight away. Name your system by creating a title for it. So for example, you decide to start with your collection system right now, for example, you can title it school fees collection system. You know, to said curriculum. So you can title that system your curriculum system or your curricular system. You know, somebody said purchase, so you can title it your purchasing system. So these are several systems you can create by just creating a title. This is very key. State in clear terms the objective the system is designed to achieve. What will this system achieve? What is the purpose of this particular system? What is the purpose of this particular system? What would this system achieve? That is very important to state, the purpose of that system. Now, look at an example here. Look at the purpose statement of a customer relationship system. So to handle customer inquiries in an efficient and friendly way to create a positive impression on customers and build customer loyalty. That is a clear statement. So this is how you will measure whether that system is working or not. So that system is supposed to help you handle your customer inquiries efficiently and help you ultimately build customer loyalty. Customers who are raving fans, who can sing your praise anywhere and bring referrals for you. Step expectations. Now, identifying the objective or the purpose of a system is not enough. You must set performance standards and indicators, like a benchmark that you would use to assess, to evaluate how that system is performing. Very, very important. The performance standards and indicators are core aspects of the and you understand? For example, you have a sales and marketing system. You can set sales targets, how much they must make in a week, or quantity or quality, how good the product or the service must be, or timing, or behaviors, or dress code, or rating scale. So it is important that you have a performance standards for your systems. Step 6, identify the resources. What are the resources that you will need to run that system? It can be in form of people, information, whatever resources that you need to operate your system, you must identify those resources. For example, if you're having a collection system, if a school fees collection system or funds collection system in your business, you will need a receipt, whether it is manual or automated. You need, for example, maybe a bookkeeper who will be in charge. You need a laptop or a system, to operate. You need an account to check that well, to identify all key resources that you will need to run that system. Let me check the last section. Okay, step 3. Step 4. Let me cap that step 3 to cap that briefly. For those that step 4. So step 3, you're creating what type of system. So when sales customer relations create a two system. Then excuse me, achieve. That is, give an example, estimate and inform your all of them said, I the receipts. Yes, I'm back. The network is. Can you screen? Can you see my screen? Okay, can you hear me now, please? Let me.
Yes, we can hear you, sir. But maybe if we can go back to from step 3.
Okay, step 3 is the. I'm going to write back step 3 again. So step 3, the network. Okay. Understand. Can you say system that is 3? Okay, it's better now. Thank you for the feedback. So name your system by creating a tag for it. That is step 3. So your sales and marketing system, your email marketing system, your hiring system, your customer relation system, your performance review system. You name a title, you name that system. Then step 4 says, state in clear terms the objective the system is designed to achieve. What objective is this system designed to achieve? What is the end goal that this system is designed to achieve? That is step 4. And I give an example here. A customer relation system, for example, is expected to handle customer inquiries in an efficient and friendly way to create a positive impression on customers and build customer loyalty. That is what a CRS should do. 5, 8 performance. What are the best at that evaluating or measuring how this system is working? How will you know that this system is achieving its standard? For example, how will you know if a sales system is achieving its objective? You set a particular standard. Maybe, for example, you can say, oh, your sales manager, they must have maybe a revenue of 200,000 every week. That is their target. So every week you measure how much they generate in revenue with that standard. So that is what this can measure how well the system is doing. Then step 6 says, identify the people, the resources, or the information you will need to operate the system. What are the things that you will need to operate this system optimally? So that is your steps. How the steps for order with enough details, such that anyone with the basic relevant skill, anybody, you don't need special skills to operate it. So anybody can pick that document and operate it well the first time, accurately. So for anybody to operate that system accurately, it means that there must be clarity. The steps must be clear. For example, you have a procurement system. How do you carry out procurement such that your procurement officer can make procurement for your organization? You list them out in steps. How do you carry out admissions in your school? How do you carry out your hiring process? How do you carry out your product design? How do you carry out your product delivery? You think it through. What are the steps, the way you do it? There is a way you're doing it already. You just need to sit down and put order into the ways that you have been doing it. So that is step 7. Step 8, you need to create a track. I'll call it tracker. You know, to measure how the system, to track how them is working. Stand in like like an or your agency to see how is them working. One way that is through numbers. This is where your data system comes in. You must run a data-driven organization. Numbers are the numbers don't, and there are some tracking that you can use that are you can see, for example, to know the marketing. So you can use the whole force. You can use just also a checklist. So this ways the next thing to do is to document your systems in the system section of your operations manual. The operations manual has 5 sections, and one of the sections is your system section. So if you are through with these processes, you must document them. It is very important you document your system. That is how anybody, that is the way anybody can access it, whether you are around or not. So you document it in your operations manual. And I said earlier on, if your business does not have an operations manual, then your business cannot run without you. Your manual is your guide, and the operations manual is powerful. It can do so many things, you know, which I will share later on in our product offering. Number step 10. If you are still with me, type yes. If you are with me, type yes. Let me know you are still with me. Type yes in the chat session. Let me know that you are still there with me. Each yes in the chat session. Let me know. Let me know that you are still there. Yes, 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 yes. Let me know. Or your best emojis. Let me know if you are still there with me to know that you are with me. Let me have yes in the chat session. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, 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 okay. I can see that. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. So you train your staff on how the systems work. You train your staff because now that you have designed the system, you have to indoctrinate them into the system. Now, whenever any new staff, for example, the banking center that I shared yesterday, for you to be working at all, what is the essence of those 12 weeks training? To induct you into the systems that make the bank work. You know, rather than you just bringing in people, just employ somebody and the person just start working without any induction. You induct the person. This is one of the practices of visionary companies. They induct. Now, McDonald's that I shared yesterday, McDonald's has a university. They call it the Hamburger University, HU. Now, the university is how the Fox. So can you have a system of members in your business for inducting new staff members? If you have each year in the chat section, if you have a design training system, documented training system for inducting new staff members, type yes. If you don't, type no. Let me see that in your chat section, in the chat section. If you have, type yes in the chat section. If you don't have, just hit no. Okay, yes, I do. No. Okay. No. Okay. Kolawale David says no. Tutu says no. Tawi Mustafa says yes. Okay. Okay. That can keep coming in. So you must have that. Is very, very important. Then step 11. We're winding up now. Step 11, test run the system to evaluate if it achieves the intended objectives. So in most so before you test the system on a large scale, carry out a pilot study or your alpha test on a small scale to see how that business works, to see if that business is actually achieving the objective. So your alpha testing will help you to know what you need to adjust before you now go into beta testing. So your beta test is now on a larger scale. It's now where you now begin to, institutionalize the system into your organization. So test it on a small scale before you take it on a large scale. Okay, Christina Oppo says she has to go for a crusade. Oh, very interesting. Thank you. You are excused. Step 12 now, the last step, optimization. Now, after you have designed your system, it is very important, that you constantly optimize your systems. Now, system design is not a one-time thing. So you just don't design your system and just leave it there. You can have maybe yearly review, optimization. So where you meet either, for example, at departmental level, to optimize that system, systems updates. For example, your phone, you just see your phone popping up, system, your updates. You understand? And see popping up, maybe a particular system in your computer needs to update. So the same thing too, you must constantly update your systems because things are changing, claims are changing, strategies are changing. You must constantly think how you can continually optimize, and you do that through iteration. I'll discuss how to optimize your systems some other time in some of our systems webinars. Again, I'll discuss the iteration cycle. So these are the 12 steps for designing your business systems. If you got these 12 steps and you think that they are worth it, can you please send me your best emojis in the chat section? If you think these 12 steps are clear enough and you think they are good enough for you, just type yes, or you drop in your best emojis in the chat section. Let me know before we go into the system design template and then we'll move. Okay, yes, thank you, Victoria. Yes, let me get more responses. Let me know if I've not wasted my time or your time or each other's time. Yes, if you think those steps were worth it and they were clear enough, just send in your best emojis. Okay, thank you, Mr. Melvin. Oh, I love Tutu's emojis. That flower is amazing. I wish I could pluck it from the screen. So let me see. We are winding up gradually now. Okay, yes, but when I need more, you shall be called upon. Okay. Okay. They are good enough, sir, but I'll ask questions at the end of the session. Okay, fantastic. Thank you. I missed some steps, but the session is great. Okay, you have the recordings to check more afterwards. Okay, thank you. So now I want to show you an example of a systems design template. So all the steps that I've outlined, I want to show you how we have been able to put it together, as a sample for you to see. Are you ready? If you're ready to see the system design template, each yes in the chat session, or each ready. Each ready if you are ready to see the template and a sample template on how you can design systems in your business. Each ready. Let me see. Okay, ready. Keep it rolling. Let me know how many people are ready. I want us to move very fast now. Okay. Okay, if you're ready, I'm going to share the document. So I'm going to share a PDF that shows that. Okay, can you see my screen? If you can see my screen, let me know with a yes in the chat section. If you can see my screen, just type yes, I can. If you can see my screen, let me know in the chat section. Okay, let me know. Just type, yes, I can. Okay, amazing, amazing, good. So this is a sample of our school fees collection system, a system that we employ for collecting school fees in our school. It's just one of our many systems. So I'm using it because that was the first system, that was the high-priority system for me, because you need funds to run the business. So I need to create a system that will ensure that we are generating funds spontaneously. So the first step, like we said, a title. What is the title of this system? School fees collection system. That is the title of the system. So you can name your own system like that too. Then what is the objective? What is this system supposed to achieve? To collect school fees as quickly as possible, so we have a healthy cash flow and the bank can pay expenses and continue to operate effectively. So this is what the school fees collection system is intended to achieve, to create healthy cash flow for the school. What are the expectations? No, that is the performance standards for measuring whether this system is working. One, school fees of all students must have been paid on or before 30 days of resumption. No school fees should exceed the 30th day. So our bookkeeper knows that the 30th day of every month of every resumption, school fees must have been paid. Parents and students must collect a receipt for the fees paid on the spot after presenting evidence of payment. Full payments can be made once or at two installments for students. 50% of the fees are first installment. So these are the expectations that system must meet. One of them here says cash payments must not be received in the school by the bookkeeper. All newly admitted students must pay their complete school fees before resumption. So these are the standards that we will use to know whether the bookkeeper is working or not, whether that system is achieving its intended objective, and what do this system needs to run. The resources, a bookkeeper, an account officer, a receipt booklet, access to the receivables system of the school. Our receivable system is like our tracker, a laptop, and then a ledger. Then how do you track this system? Number one, the bookkeeper updates the account officer on school fees received at the end of every week. That is 4 times before the 3rd day, so as to monitor compliance and week from week 1 for 30 days. There are 4 weeks. So at the end of every week, the bookkeeper reports to the account officer, and let the account officer know those who are paid at the end of every week and how much that has been paid. The bookkeeper communicates the receivable tracker to the account officer at the end of every week within the 30 days of resumption. And after that, at the 30th day, the bookkeeper must report to the account officer all those who have been able, or all the funds that have been received. Oh, somebody say about timing. Oh, let me see if I can increase zoom on it. Okay, can you see it better now? Is it clearer now? Is it clearer now? I've zoomed in on it. Is it clearer now? If you can see it better, type in yes, let me know. I'm here for you. I'm all yours. Okay. Thank you. So the tracking mechanism. Okay, let me check the chat section. Okay, fantastic. So the bookkeeper communicates with the account officer at the 30th day with the details of the receivable tracker showing students who are yet to pay their fees. Now, does it mean that there are times when some students will not have paid at the end of the 30th day? Yes. Yes, it happens. So how do you deal with that? I will show you in the task session. So let's look at the task session now. Tasks. I said earlier on that you must list the processes orderly, such that anyone operating that system for the first time can use it anytime. And what is the step one? Step one, parent pay school fees to the school account and generate evidence of payment before resumption. So as a new time resuming, during the holidays, parents should have paid, and as they are resuming, they bring in their evidence of payment. Then step 2, students or parents present evidence of payment to the bookkeeper in the school on the special date or week. So the bookkeeper is ready to receive, evidence of payment, that was made in the course of the holiday. Then the bookkeeper confirms payment from the account officer. Once somebody shows, in fact, before the payment, before the receipts are received, the account officer would have even sent details of those who have paid before resumption, because the account officer has access, to the receivable account of the school, to the alerts, to know how much has been recovered. The bookkeeper issue receipt to parents and enter payment information into fees receivable system. So there is a school fees receivable system, that shows how systems are how students are paying. So you can use an Excel sheet for that. You understand? On your system, that is a tracker. So in cases where fees paid in installment, issue a receipt for each installment. So we allow 2 installments for returning students, but for new students, you pay in full. So there must be receipt for every installment paid, 70-30, 70% at first installment, 30% at second installment. Then step 5, you follow up on parents who are yet to pay their fees. These are the steps. Time will not allow us, but these are the steps. Step 6, the bookkeeper records the agreed date in the civil tracker. So if the parent says, for example, oh, I won't be able to pay on this date, so I'll be paying on so date, the bookkeeper must record the new date that this parent will be paying. And in a day before that day, she follows up on the parents by a call. Oh, Sama, you promised to pay tomorrow. I'm just calling to remind you on that payment. Now, let me say this. If you run a school and you are in the habit of disturbing your children for school fees, you are doing the wrong thing, because the students are not the one paying the school fees. It is the parents. So have a system for communicating with parents. You understand? So that you can have the students can focus on the academics. We've applied that, and it has given us a high customer retention rate. You hardly see our staff, or the bookkeeper addressing students on school fees. No, she does not have any business with the students. It's with the parents. Repeat steps 6 and 7 if you agree on a new date. So if a parent says, for example, oh, I won't be paying on the 30th, I'll be paying on the 5th. You agree on that new date. And then a day before then also, you put a call through. But if the parent keeps defaulting, there are parents who are like that, who may default, or some parents who may have some very, very genuine reasons for not paying as at the day they have said. The bookkeeper will communicate with the account officer after the 30th day with the details of all those who have paid. And then if there are parents who are yet to pay or who have defaulted, the account officers will make call through to resolve on how the money will be refunded. If the parent has been defaulting over time and is not showing any positive sign of paying, then there are penalties. There are times we'll call the parents ahead, to tell them that, oh, please let your child stay at home rather than coming to the school, because we won't want your child to come to the school and then send that child home. So this is how the school collection system works. Yes, if you got that, type in yes in the chat section. Let me know. If you follow through these steps that I've listed here, based on what we have shared earlier, let me know in the chat section. Okay. Thank you. Teacher says yes. Yes. Colorado David says yes. Good. So the task for you now is to also be able to put these systems in place in your business. And how will you be able to achieve that? Okay, yes, though we need to see it again. Okay, okay. I will let you know how you can access the document again afterwards. I will let you know, please. Okay, so I want to share something with you now as we begin to close. I will take questions after this. After this sharing with us. I will take questions afterwards, but I want to share something that I have for you as we begin to wrap up right now. And this is what I've been curating for the past few years. And I think the time is now for you to assess it. I'm going to take questions afterwards. After this presentation, I'll take our questions and we'll deal with them. So I have two mouth-watering product offerings for you. How many of you like what you see on the screen? You like what you see on the screen. If you like it, just type I want. If you like and you want it, just type I want in the chat section. Just type I want in the chat section. If you can see the screen and you like this delicacy and you want it, just type I want in the chat section. I need more responses. If you want what you are seeing on the screen. Somebody say, I don't just want it, this, I love it. Okay. Yes. Okay. So what I'm about to offer you, please, can you mute your mics if you're not making any comments, please? Okay, let me just mute all. Okay. So I have two product offerings for you that will help you articulate all of these things that we've said. And what is that product offering? Just follow me. It's what I call an executive business systems bootcamp. Now, we've spent 2 days here, but all that we have done in these past 2 days is just the introduction. You'll be amazed. Everything we've done in the past 2 days is just like the introduction, the introductory aspect. So we have designed an executive business systems bootcamp, and it's a 2-month intensive business coaching that will equip you with the tools and intelligence. We have many tools and intelligence, tools and the intelligence that you need to build a systems-driven business that can run profitably without you. That is the focus of the Executive Business Systems Bootcamp. And it will run from April 10 to May 29. If you are intentional about setting yourself from your business, this is the time to do that. Okay. It is happening. Okay. I will take questions on the presentations afterwards. Dolapo Williams, I will attend to our questions afterwards. So, yes, it's an online bootcamp, and it's for business owners, for executives, managers, management consultants, and internal entrepreneurs. Now, somebody asked yesterday that if you're about to start a business, can you design your system before starting? Yes. So this bootcamp will afford you the opportunity. And what are we covering? So it is a 2-month program that is 8 weeks. 8 weeks, and for each week, we have programs for each week. For week 1, we have introduction to business systems. What we have done in these past 2 days is what we have in week 1, the introduction. Then from there, we'll look at the nucleus of your business. In every business, there is a nucleus, your core ideology. In a cell, the nucleus controls all the activities of the cell. In this bootcamp, we'll help you identify, articulate the nucleus of your business that controls every other system. That is like the art of your business. Then in week 2, we'll design your business blueprint, a blueprint upon which you can build your systems, the foundation. And then we also look at brand positioning. How can you position your brand? Your branding system is one of the most important systems in your business. Your brand, the perception of your customers about your business. When the name of your business is mentioned, what comes to the mind of people? What comes to the mind of the people? For example, now if I mention phones now, phone gadgets, what will come to many people's mind is iPhone, because iPhone has occupied the #1 position in the customer ladder in your mind. There is a customer ladder in your mind where you arrange products in order. So we'll teach you how you can position your brand such that your brand can become number one in the minds of your customers. Then with 3, we'll look at how you can master the DNA of your business. Now, somebody was saying yesterday that, I don't have staff retention. Now, your organizational culture is important for determining how your systems will work, how your systems will work. So your culture is the DNA of your business. So how can you create a culture that ensures that your business thrives, a culture that will ensure that your business can outlive you? Then I'm going to share with us also, our team will share with you the master business strategy. Now, I discovered a strategy years back before I started some of our businesses. And that strategy helped us in the first 2-3 years, we're able to have 500%. That is 5 times of what we had in the first year. So it's the master business strategy that I'm going to share with you, in the course of this bootcamp. Then week 4, your business growth system. Your business growth system. Without the business growth system, which are your lead generation system, your lead conversion, and your customer retention and referral. So how do you grow your business? We're going to show you how you can design a sales and marketing system that works. Then customer loyalty. How can you build customer loyalty that your customers will stay with you, for years, and then even become raving fans for you? With 5, at creating your organizational structure. Building structure into your organization. How you can create an organogram that works, and then identifying job roles, job descriptions, performance standards in each of these functions. I also look at your people management system. Your people are important. How can you manage your people for optimal performance in your business? And with 6, we'll look at system development and integration, and then some templates of systems. We'll take you through the step-by-step process. All of your business systems will start building them together with you. We'll work with you hands-on, through group-based coaching session and one-on-one sessions. So it's going to be practical and hands-on. Then week 7, I will show you how you can design your operations manual. That is the peak of it. After you've done all of this, you must know how to design your operations manual, that will ensure that your business can run when you are sleeping. And I think if there is any goal you must achieve this year, is the goal of systematizing your business so you can even rest if you want to. And lastly, we'll look at succession planning. If you are planning to rest, there must be a system for succession. Now, organizations that have lived 100 years, 200 years, they have a strong succession planning system. Let me meet everyone there. So I will show you how you can, we will show you how you can create that. And then in week 8, we have reviews and certification. So this is the offering. Now, how many of you know what this would cost? Don't be afraid. You want to know what this would cost? Type yes in the chat section. Let me know if you want to know. If you think this is necessary, is needful, type yes in the chat section. Let me know. Let me know, please. If you want to know what this would cost and you be interested in this, let me know. Type yes in the chat section. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know those who are eager, to set themselves free and build this thing so that you can rest from your business once and for all, and go on vacation. If that is the only goal you achieve this year, it is worth it. If you know, if you want, let me know. Let me know in the chat section. Let me know if you're interested in this. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Keep it rolling. Let me know. Okay. I can see some few persons are interested. So let me go into the value of this. But before we go to the value, look at what is included in this also. Before we add the costs, we have 14 modules in all. Wow, 14 modules. I've just shown us 2 modules in the last 2 days. So we have like 12 more modules and 28 hours of intensive training sessions. The training will hold on Saturdays and Sundays, and the timing will be based on the participant because we have clients from other countries. So we will agree on the time that will work for everyone. But we are covering 14 modules, 28 hours, 2 hours for each module. Then we're going to have one-on-one coaching sessions. Our team will be available with you to take you through the processes one-on-one. And they were looking at everything one-on-one together. We'll have one-on-one sessions with you. We'll have group-based sessions with you based on similar industries. They will have access to all the training resources, templates, tools. Will give you everything. And also, I love this part. I will personally give you access to my business systems library. You have access to 10 top ebooks that I have on business systems. I've read several books on systems in the past 14 years. I've attended several trainings, on systems, and I'm going to give you top 10 of my systems ebooks for free. And then a 1-month post bootcamp change management system. Now we know that change is something that takes time. So after the bootcamp in the first 2 months, for the next 1 month, we'll watch you implement these things, and then we'll take feedback from you on how they are working. And after the bootcamp, also we have access to our team of consultants, for inquiries and all of that. So what is the value of this? Now this will cost 150,000 naira or $300, but we will not be giving it at this value because we want to, at this fee, we want to show you that we are interested in helping you, and retire and rest from your business. So we are slashing this, and we're giving it for 50,000 naira. Wow. But giving you 100,000 discount for this bootcamp, 100,000 discount. I think that is big. 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 So instead of paying 150,000, we're slashing this to 50,000 because we want you to be free. We want you to create systems that will set you free in your business. We want you to be able, to rest from your business. So I'm giving this out at 50,000 naira. That is for $100 for this bootcamp. And this will be the list, from the next cohort, it will keep increasing. It will keep going higher and higher. So this will be the list. So how do you pay? So if you're interested in this, let me see your yes in the chat section. Let me know first, so I can show you the payment package that we have for you. If you're interested, let me see. We don't spend dollars, though. You can pay in naira, no problem. The dollars are for our clients who are, in diaspora. Yes. So, if you're interested in this and you love this, let me have your yes in the chat section. If you're interested in this bootcamp, let me have yes in the chat section. Or interested, yes or interested. Good. Let me show you more. Let me show you more. Now, if you are acting now and you are paying now within the next 24 hours, you can pay 40,000. If you act now within 24 hours, you can pay 40,000 instead of 50,000. You can pay 40,000 instead of 50,000. That is an offering that you don't want to miss. That is, if you be active within the next 24 hours. So you have access to paying 40,000 instead of 50,000. And then if you will be paying between now and the 4th of March, you pay for the 5,000 naira. That means between now and Friday, that is $90 for the 5,000 naira. But if you want to pay anything afterwards, you can also pay in installments. We have the grace of paying in 2 installments. We want to make things easy for you. So the 5,000 naira at each installment, and that offer will close on the 6th of April because the bootcamp will open on 9th of April. So if you want to pay in 2 installments, we can, okay. So we can have access to pay in 2 installments. and up to 5,000 per installment. So if you are interested and you want to pay right now, you can take the screenshot right now of the account details on the screen. You can pay to account Tres Consulting on the screen, and then you send the payment evidence on WhatsApp to Mary. You can take a snapshot right now. If you are paying within 24 hours, now you can do that. How many of us are paying within 24 hours? You are paying within 24 hours. Let me see your response in the chat session. You are paying now within 24 hours. Can I see your responses? If you are paying in 1 week, let me know also. If you are paying in installments, let me know in the chat session. Let's make it quick.
Yeah. About one thing she said, like, can do it for
Let's make it quick. Let me know. Let's know. You can drop by in the chat section in installment. Okay, yes, keep coming it in. If you are paying installment within 24 hours, so you can take the screenshot right now and let me know your responses in the chat section. Let me know in the chat section. Keep that coming. Then the other offer that I have as we close is a light, something light. Something light. Now, I believe you love these two on the screen. So something light for some of us, 24 hours, 24 hours, thank you. Oh, the last for 24 hours for that discount. Okay. Thank you. If you are paying 24 hours or in a week's time or 2 installments, drop in the chat section. Let us know. So I have something light for you. And this other offering is, if you want access to the training slides for these past 2 days, the slides that we've shared in these past 2 days for this systems webinar series, you want to have access to the slides, to the design templates and tools, and I will also offer you 2 hours of my time to work with you on each of these things. If you are paying for the boot camp, you don't need this because your boot camp covers this and more. You understand? So your boot camp covers this and more. So this would just be for those who would need these training slides, the design templates I just shared, and just 2 hours of consulting, of coaching session with me within the next 30 days. I'm giving that at a fee of 10,000 naira. Where is that? At a fee of 10,000 naira to get the slides for this training, the training materials, and then 2 hours within 30 days. So between 1st of March, 31st of March, just for 10,000 naira, you have access to this. Maybe you think, oh, I don't have the money now for this, but let me just do this now. But for the next boot camp, I will. So you can have this. This is a low-end offering, something light for you. Something light for you. So if you're interested in this also, please, you can drop in your chat. Let me know if you're interested in the something light offer. Let me have that too. Let me know in the chat section. So whatever payments you are making, kindly make the payments to our account. I will share the account details again on the screen as we close now. Account details on the screen again. This is the account details. Tres Consulting, FCMB. You can take a shot and now want to. And once you send evidence to Mary, So I want us to wrap up now. And as we wrap up, I will take, the account details on the screen. It's on the screen. Okay, Lucky Post is leaving, fine. So before you leave, take the account details so you can make payments as when you want to. Okay.
Hello.
Yes. Are you
How
speaking
are you?
to us? Okay. Oh, sorry. Let me mute that. So I will take just 2 minutes testimonial, and they will take questions, and we are out. So I want to take a testimonial for just 2 minutes from one of our participants who have been on one of our courses, the school is EPA course. So it's question. The account detail is still there on the screen. But Olufemi, let's have your testimonial for just 2 minutes, and then we'll take questions.
Hello.
And we are out.
Hello.
us, please? Can you? Okay. I think she's not online now.
Hello.
While we wait for her, okay, doctor, let's have you briefly for just 2 minutes.
Okay, thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. And I count it a privilege for you all to be in this training. Tregs Consulting is a fantastic firm, and whatever it is they reel out is real. And their course content is wonderful because they are very, very intentional with whatever it is they offer to their clients. I've been part of that, one of the trainings before, although what is being offered now is more than what I've been through before. But I promise you that it's something you're going to enjoy. Now, when you come in contact with Trex Consulting, it's not for lazy people. It's not for lazy people. I remember that first, it was a 3-day intensive program. It was as if they were choking because as they are teaching, the assignment was there. It was all hands on deck. And one thing I want you to know is that they have excellent faculty, experienced faculty, and the description of their course content is second to none. So this course is highly, highly recommended. Please don't miss it for anything. Thank you.
Thank you, doctor, for that testimonial. Thank you, Dr. Olufemi. Now, can we have questions now? Let's take questions. Thank you. Questions now. You have questions you want to ask on what we've done in this past 2 days.
Wow.
Shoot now. Shoot.
Thank you so much, Dr. Leke. Amazing. Everybody knows this has been an awesome 2 days we have shared, right? We're closing right about now. Just in 3 minutes, we receive questions. Some persons indicated that they had questions before. Please, could you bring that on, or just raise your hand or unmute and just share? Let's quickly receive that now. While we get closer from this studio experience, I'm sure we've gotten lots of value, right? If you want to put them in chat, so can respond to them, right? Are there areas of concern? I know some persons perhaps during the session missed that 1 or 2 steps, right? We'll be able to catch that up on the replay, right? So the replay will be shared even by mail and on the group, so you'll be able to catch up the replay for those that missed out maybe 1 or 2 steps that were shared, right? But one thing I like to also reiterate that was shared in day 2, how to build systems, right? Don't assume people know what you do. Clarify expectation. That was very striking. There's a system for how to design a system. Clarify expectation, right? Let me receive Abiodun Aruna to share a question. Please unmute and speak. Abiodun Aruna, please.
Wait, hold on. I'll come back to you. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good day, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, please.
Can you hear me?
We can, please. Yes, we can hear you, sir. Please go ahead.
Okay. Thank you so much, Dr. Adesina. We really appreciate your time with us today. The question I want to ask is about the step the template you put down. My own professional field is not educational, and I want to ask about the second package that you said earlier about the mouth-watering package, the one of 1 month program. Is it 1 month program, sir?
Yes, 1 month. Just within 1 month. Yes. Yes.
I would like, just 3 days, or I think it's 3 days program, right? Yeah, I think I can go for that because the field I have now is event planning, and I have a business I'm running as an agent, which I have people that are working for me. So I still have a little problem with them. So I need to know about how to handle this business without attending every day or going once they have a little problem, because to outline all those issues I'm having with the business, I've been getting it, but it does not be outlined the way you explain that everything needs to be outlined in a place that what to do when this is happening, how to solve your problem before they are calling you all the time that if there's a problem, you can't solve it without going there. That's the problem I'm having now. I have to be there. I can't travel for 1 week now without being there. They will call me for something I can't solve until I get there. So I think the one you said we can do that 3 days program. I think I will be able to go for that, because if I'm trying to go for that 1 month, I don't think I will be able to meet up, because the last testimonial that I heard, that it's very shocking. I don't think I have that.
It's not to scare you.
I've already done that in school. I don't want to be doing much study again.
Well, thank you for that, Mr. Abiodun.
How to run the business.
Right. Thank you so much for that. I mean, I know the secret of every star. Every star has a scar, right? I mean, well, I'm sure Dr. Lige will respond to that. I see Tutu's hand raised. Tutu's hand is raised. Please, if you're not asking a question, could you mute the mic?
Oh, I share bouncing.
Tutu, can you ask your question, please?
Yeah. Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. So thanks for the wonderful session. It's about the manual, the operation manual, which I know, like you said, is very powerful. My question is, you put together a whole organizational manual. Who is entitled to know what is in that organizational manual, the full thing? I guess each department would have their own SOP, but who actually would have access to that entire organizational manual? And if you want to be away from the business, then there should be somebody else, I guess. How do you limit who knows what is in that manual? Because that's the key to the business, really.
Okay.
So Dr. Leke, over to you to respond to those two questions. Yeah.
Let me take the two questions. Now, the first question about the something light, the something light. Now, yes, something light is expected to give you access to the training materials these past 2 days, and then give you 2 hours of my time to take you through the process. Like we have an event planning process, so it's bespoke. But however, if you think that is financially, it's the time that you invest in it cannot be commensurate with what you will get in return. And I think it's always good if what you want to pay the price.
I think there are some audio interferences.
Okay,
Dr. Lige, can you help us mute? Okay.
I'm muting everyone now. So, but however, if you think you want to go for the something like, so the account details is on the screen, kindly pay to that account and chat up Mary. She will give you more steps to go in about it. So I will spend time with you to take you through the processes in your event planning system and see how you can put structures in place such that even when you are not around, things can run. So that is care of that. Yes, to this question. Now, who should have access to your operations manual? This is a 2-day program, so we don't have time to delve into some things about operations manual. Your top management level should have access to your manual. Your HODs, who are in charge of receiving reports from every department in your organization, should have access. Then every member can now have access to the section of the manual that concerns them or that is peculiar to them. You understand? Because in the process of designing your manual, your top management level will give you inputs in the design process. Thank you. Yes, when you have in the boot camp, we show the way to design the manual and the intricacies that are involved. Your top management level, you need input from every top management level, even from every staff member, because they're the one doing these things. They're the one who understand the operations. They are doing these things on a daily basis. They will tell you what has been working, what has not been working. Then through your organogram, you'll get the flow of the report. But your top management level are core in getting access to your operations manual. Then at each level, every staff member can have access to the section, that deals with their level. And then one thing we also advise business owner is once you have done your manuals, copyright it for patency. You understand? It should have. That means that if you have a copyright on it, if anybody uses it without your permission, then you can sue them. Because that is your trade secret. That is your trademark. So I've answered your question, Tutu.
Yes, you have. Thank you so much.
Yes, yeah. You're welcome.
Amazing, right? Thank you so much, Mr. Leke, for that. It's been 2 days well spent, and we want to use the opportunity to appreciate everybody who has taken that time out. I see one more hand raised. Silas, can you quickly share before we close?
Oh, how are you? Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you. What's your question, please?
I wanted just to ask, what is the conversion? Kenya shillings and lira, how much? What are the relationship in terms of Columbus relationship? How much is what?
What's your currency over there?
The currency is Kenya shillings.
Okay, Dr. Leke, I'm sure. Okay, sir, let us get your details. We'll give you a provision that you can use to pay in that Kenyan shilling, so that can be possible for you for your end, right?
Yes.
So just drop your detail to Mary on the chat. Mary is on the chat. Just drop your email address so that she can be able to send you the payment link for your in your own currency, and that can be processed for you.
Another question.
All right then.
Okay.
Another question.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you.
Do you have an outlet in Kenya or
what do you call it? What do you call it, please? We didn't hear you well.
In Nigeria only? Are you also based in Kenya or you are only based in Nigeria?
Okay, Dr. Leke.
Okay.
Okay, Dr. Leke.
Hello?
Okay. Yes, our operations right now is in Nigeria, but we live in a global village.
Yeah.
That is where we have at least our headquarters now. We live in a global village and we have clients beyond Nigeria. You understand? In Europe, in Australia, in West Africa. So distance or location is not a barrier. So we don't have a physical center in Kenya, but we have an online presence.
Thank you so much, Dr. Leke, for that. Right, I see Marilyn Jacobs. Could you quickly unmute?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm speaking from Houston in America, and the time is not the time you posted. It's not convenient, but I can see that your program is recorded. Can you post the recorded webinar? Can you post the recorded training on the WhatsApp group that you put together?
Sorry, just to clarify your question, which of them are you referring to? Today's second day? Okay, fantastic.
Yes,
okay,
please.
That's well noted. Thank you, Marilyn, for that. Will the replay for today will also be shared on the group, right? Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much.
Can I ask? Excuse me, doctor. Can I ask if Marilyn is on the group? Did you register? Are you on the WhatsApp group?
Yeah, that's.
I'm on the WhatsApp group. That's where I got
fantastic.
the link.
Okay, great. I will share.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Thank you. Dr. Leke, let's get closing thoughts from you so before we tie it and call it a day.
Let's wrap up. For those who are seeking for more clarifications, please kindly join in the WhatsApp group. And I will also drop in my own contacts too on the chat section now. So you can chat me up personally on WhatsApp. You can reach out to Mary, or you can also chat me up on my WhatsApp line. I'm doing that now on the chat section. So you can just copy that line. That is my hotline. So you can reach out to me afterwards for further inquiries. I see some persons asking some questions in the chat section here. Elebede is asking that if he could pay within 1 week and have the option to pay 40,000 naira. Okay, Mr. Elebede, please chat me up in the chat section. Let's see what we can do. Chat me up in the chat section. And Mrs. Ingela also, please chat me up also in the chat section. let's take the conversation further from there. So I want to say a big thank you to everyone for making time out, to invest in your business. Please, can you give yourselves a round of applause? Just a round of applause. It's been amazing. Please give yourselves a round of applause for taking the pain, to make out time. Just give yourselves a round of applause. A round of applause. Yes. Keep it coming. Celebrate yourselves, not me now, yourselves. Yes, for making our time to be here. So this webinar series will be at intervals. So in May, we'll have another one in May, and at intervals, from time to time, to enrich you, and keep growing our knowledge in systems building. I will share the recording on the group tonight, and the recording will be available for 24 hours, so you can go through it again, digest, and see all that you can do. It's been an amazing time out with you, and I want to say thank you so much. Keep building systems, keep expanding your business, and then plan to set yourself free from your business, because that is the essence of financial freedom. And God bless you. Over to Dr. Wosheni.
Yes, thank you, everybody. Right, it's been 2 days well spent. We just want to appreciate everybody, right? And we look forward to seeing you on the boot camp, right? I mean, so that we can have a more richer experience and we can get an immersive experience on this journey, right? That's the peak. That's the peak of it, right? So we leave you and we say enjoy this new week and have a great week. Bye for now from here, right?
Bye for now. Thank you, everyone. Bye. You can unmute and let's hear your voices, please.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.